Ooh, burger. What about tacos? Barbecue could be great.
Alright, y'all. Sorry about that.
Ramen.
Everything just kind of blows up. I don't know.
Pizza.
For now, see this nice pizza commercial. No, let me stop. Stupid DoorDash commercials.
Is Babylon.
Does the savior of Neo Babylon stand among us? Let's
That
find
voice.
out without further ado.
If I'm to die,
Is this another mobile
then I'll
game?
die for hope, for what little hope there may be.
You think so?
I don't know what that does.
I'm kind of surprised this is what they got that one.
Seen through the veil at last, have you?
I tell you one thing,
We're
they should have got
all
a different
prisoners
narrator.
of our subjective reality.
Voice is worse.
Believe only what you see, and you're like to end up seeing only what you believe.
Yo, am I wrong in saying this looks like another one of those games that has a story that makes no sense? Am I wrong?
I feel like a lot of their things feel like living
Not but two paths lie ahead. Ascend to the heavens above the tower, or fall like this one now before
I
you.
don't know why my stream is so behind from Denzel's.
Now begins its tale of both hope and despair.
Said yours is behind compared to mine?
Mine is, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty caught up with the stream.
プラチナゲームズは本当にアクションという部分に関しては世界屈指のデベロッパーだと思ってますし、ニーアオートマタでそれが証明できたんじゃないかなと思ってます。
ニーアオートマタのアクションをもっと楽しむためにどうしたらいいかで選ばれたジャンルがハック&スラッシュでしたので、このゲームのコンセプトは端的に言うとニーアオートマタのアクションでハック&スラッシュというジャンルを楽しむということになります。
もちろん一人でも遊べるんですけど、4人でダンジョンを攻略していくゲームになります。
コンセプトについては、プレイヤーが、途切れない目標に向かって、アクション、追い求め続けることができると。プレイヤーは、ストーリーを追いながらダンジョンをクリアして上層を目指していくと。入手する装備や素材を集めて自身を強化してカスタマイズしていくと。
ゲームのスタイルとしては、オーソドックスなハック&スラッシュという形です。ただアクションがスキルや強い力を引き出すためのトリガーになっているところがポイントかなと思っています。プレイヤーの背中についているギデモコインというのがかなりキーアイテムとなっています。それによって、遊び方とかカスタマイズの方向性というのも変わってきます。
ハイファンタジー感というか、その上品さというところはすごい意識してくれというふうに言われましたね。カートゥーンチックにならないようにというか、リアルに本当に存在している人たちがいるかのような感じは意識しました。
このゲームは運営型のゲームとして開発しています。発売後も定期的に新しいコンテンツを提供する予定です。
ようやく皆さんに改めてこういった形で発表できたこと本当に私たちも嬉しくなっていますし、まさにこれから開発の佳境になっていくので精一杯頑張っていきたいので、皆さんも引き続き応援よろしくお願いいたします。
Now let's check out the next major entry in the popular Life is Strange series, True Colors. The team at Deck 9 is ready to give you a deeper look at Alex Chen's psychic power of empathy.
Life
But
is
first,
Strange, baby.
here's a look at the Life is Strange Remastered Collection.
Feels so weird to be
I'm
back.
actually kind of
After
interested
5
in getting
years, you're
this if
still
it's
Max
all
Caulfield.
remastered.
What do you remember about us as kids?
But why remaster it?
I think about us as little pirates.
If it's the first one, why remaster it? It came out like
Bay.
what, 8 years ago? It was a new remastering. Oh, the lighting.
For real, barely any difference.
That's what
oh,
Let's
tears.
dance or take my picture with your new camera.
That's Rachel Amber.
After my dad died and you moved, I felt abandoned.
Oh, good. You're here.
Rachel saved my life. She was my angel. Something happened to her. We have to find her, Max. Holy shit. Max, what's going on?
No! Whoa. I discovered I could reverse time.
What the hell is this?
Max! Help! Whatever's going on between us is special.
Step back before you regret it.
Get in, Max! Then I realized I had a choice and the power to change everything. Arcadia Bay is on the edge of disaster. Time to change time. Whatever happens, I'll always have your back.
GTA trailer after this?
Always.
No, it's
Oh man, the remastered collection. Yeah, you.
Hi, I'm Maya,
I don't know.
also
I feel like
known as
it's one of those games that didn't have to be
I'm a
remastered.
musician and the
but-
singing voice of
Yeah, I know,
Alex
you
Chen
gotta get
in
that
the
extra
upcoming
dough,
Life
you
is
know.
Strange True Colors. I hope you
Pretty
enjoyed that
much.
first look at official gameplay from the remastered collection. As a longtime fan, I know I did. You can see the love and care
Yeah, I
that
don't
Deck
really
9
see
have
the
put into remastering both Life is Strange and Before the Storm. This collection features improved character animation, lip sync, and visuals, breathing new life into these two beloved games. Back in March, we also revealed the next major game in the series, Life is Strange True Colors, a small-town supernatural mystery. Alex Chen must uncover the truth behind her brother's death,
That game didn't come out
using her
yet?
psychic power of empathy
that's
to
in the fall,
unravel
I
the
think.
shocking secrets of Haven Springs. Today, we have a first look at Alex's unique power in action. Here's game director Zach Garris for more.
Alex's psychic power of empathy is integral to the story of Life is Strange True Colors. It impacts every relationship she builds and every decision she makes.
Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend.
For years, Alex has been unable to shut out the strong feelings of others, the fear, sadness, and anger of those around her, leading her to believe her power is a curse. In the wake of Gabe's death, Alex realizes the only way she can find the truth is to embrace her power.
I can't believe this is happening. And the only way to understand is to feel what he's feeling.
From the very start, you can use Alex's power to focus on brightly colored auras to gain an insight into people's emotions.
Gabe was too young. Just too young.
These valuable insights deepen Alex's relationships with the folk of Haven Springs, as well as sparking new dialogue options and events, as here from a scene very early on in the game.
You're gonna lose her. You're gonna lose her, and it's all your fault.
Alex has uncovered a secret that Mac wants to keep hidden from his long-term girlfriend, and now he is terrified that Alex will reveal it before he can talk to Riley.
She is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So please, help me out.
Max telling you a whole lot of bullshit.
Listen.
Thanks for telling me the truth, Alex.
Are we still together?
Are you serious? I need to get back to work.
Sure, Alex, we'll get out of your way.
When Alex encounters a particularly strong aura, she can reach out to actively connect with that person's emotions. This generates a nova, a supernatural flare that transforms the world around Alex into a reflection of that person's psyche. In this altered, emotionally charged state, Alex can experience fragments of thoughts and memories to get to the root of their issue. But not every emotional crisis can be easily dealt with. Some carry a dangerous, even life-threatening amount of power.
He's dead! I wish I were too.
No decision is easy, and the consequences will be felt across the game.
this anger could kill her? What if I could just take it away?
Using Alex's powers the only way you can uncover the truth behind her brother's death.
What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can, should I?
How far will you go in pursuit of that truth? The choice is yours.
Alex's powers look so awesome. I have no idea how I'll make some of these choices, but I can't wait to play it with you all when it comes out on September 10th. Don't forget, you can pre-order Life is Strange True Colors now. And if you choose the Ultimate Edition, you'll also receive the Life is Strange Remastered Collection. And that's it for today. Make sure to follow the Life is Strange social channels for more.
Looks interesting.
Indeed.
I guess you could say
now,
life is pretty
we are
strange.
excited to unveil a brand new title from Square Enix Japan.
Okay. Brand new title.
Fighting game. Fighting game.
I'm here to kill chaos.
Fighting game.
That's my mission.
Typo.
Looks like chaos has been waiting for us.
You gonna make us go in there and find you?
Guess we'll just show ourselves in.
I only know one thing. I want to kill chaos. I need to. It's not a hope or a dream. It's like a hunger. Thirst.
Move aside! You're dust!
He's so aggressive.
You sure chaos is
I want to
here?
kill.
We can only squash monsters for so long. I hate doing pest control.
This is the shrine of chaos. He's here. We just have to hunt him down.
Feel the pain! Feel the pain!
The darkness is so thick I can taste
Oh, boy.
it. This is it. No doubt.
Die already!
Damn.
There was a knight who left on the same journey as you,
Rip the dog
but
shit.
never returned. His name was Garland. If you could, I
Adam
would
said
be
not
grateful
feeling
if
it.
you looked for him.
Chaos.
I don't know if this falls in the stream, but this game
Like,
doesn't look that.
Know when you're beaten!
And who are you? We're here to kill chaos.
The prophecy's very own Warriors of Light.
Real.
Why does this game look like
He
a
always
PS4
wore
game? Like,
such splendid armor, with a helmet that was terrifying to behold.
It's Garland!
No. I become chaos.
per usual.
That
the game doesn't.
Gameplay is not terrible looking, but like, I don't know.
I'll leave you
I'm
with a
okay
look
with
at some
that
of the
gameplay,
amazing Square
but,
Enix titles you can
the
play
gameplay-
now, as well as those to come.
The gameplay was fine, but the graphics are bad.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
For especially a Square Enix title.
I'm gonna drop plate number 7.
They're
gonna do what?
What was that? Oh.
Hey, Chris' favorite game, Outriders. I know I'm behind. Is this the end?
Yeah, that's the end. The music's removed again.
Now that looks dope. Why couldn't we have seen some of this?
It's all or nothing.
How is this copyrighted music, bro?
No, of course I will. I'll call you.
Thank you for joining us today. Keep an eye out for news about our next Square Enix Presents. I'm Matt Mercer. See you next time.
That was interesting.
You know,
It's mid.
That was interesting.
Mid.
45 minutes.
I mean, the entire presentation, like the presentation as a whole, was not bad, but that Final Fantasy stuff was, was another C for me. That Guardians of the Galaxy was huge, though. I think that game's gonna be really cool.
I feel it was just Guardians of the Galaxy. The rest wasn't really my taste. Like, I could care less about the Final Fantasy 1 through what, 5 remake or whatever? Not remake, but Steam and mobile and stuff.
If it wasn't for the Guardians, they would have gotten a big fat.
Damn, Twitch chat going crazy. Damn. They said that whole presentation was chaos. Damn.
I don't know. Oh man. Yeah, they didn't even show anything on the freaking Outriders. Like,
that was.
Personally, I don't care about that.
I was at least expecting a new Final Fantasy game, like the next one or something. Like, they didn't even show any of that.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't show like Final Fantasy. Well, what are we waiting on? 15? I thought that's what we were gonna see.
I'm gonna switch over to the E3 stream. I think they have like some interviews and whatnot.
Yeah, but you got the Final Fantasy.
Even with we were all talking about
spin-off.
how it is reminiscent of Final Fantasy VII, right? With the stagger system, and I'm talking about the remake, of course. The stagger system we were seeing there. Obviously, Andy called it out that it was a lot like Ratchet and Clank.
What? I don't even understand what they're spinning off.
The menu wheels
spinning off
are
chaos.
Weapons, but in this are all right. I want Gamora, and I want Gamora to
really
do
adamant
this
about
action.
chaos,
I think
bro.
that really opens it up for some new gameplay.
Yeah, honestly,
yeah,
I was really impressed with the
you switched over
gameplay.
to Twitch.tv
I was talking with Michael a little bit. We were like, hey, little hints of Deus Ex there. You know, it was like, pick this or pick this.
Right.
Sell Rocket or sell Groot. You know what I mean? And we were like, oh my God, we love that. I also really enjoyed watching how you could summon your teammates.
Totally.
Michael was comparing it to like spells and abilities, essentially.
Yeah, from
so I was there for it. Like you said, we're getting a mixed reaction online right now. When Marvel's
Guardians of
Avengers
Galaxy
first
probably
dropped, everybody
for on
was
sale,
like, they
to
don't
be
look
honest,
like
but-
them. They don't look like, you know, what we saw in the
Yeah.
movies. And
Yeah.
I understand that, but I'm sorry, Gamora's look.
Because if it's just
I'm
a single player
cosplaying
story
that,
game.
man.
Yeah,
I am
Gamora looks great.
cosplaying that. Yeah, so I don't know, definitely getting a mixed reaction, but I love the music. I thought the funny beats hit.
Yeah.
And I think that with anything
All right.
that
Well,
has to do with
since this
Guardians
next
of
thing
the
is
Galaxy,
like
and
an
again,
hour
very
off,
tough
I'm gonna go
all
run and
movies,
make
I
some
was a little
food,
nervous.
and then I'll do
I was
that,
like,
'cause
is the humor
I am
gonna be
hungry.
good here? And I thought all the dialogue really delivered,
Right.
to be honest.
Well,
100%. Yeah, I'm right there with you, and I think that's
Get
what's
Goop
gonna be
exclusive
interesting about it,
playing
is,
Ratchet and
again,
Clank
we
versus
all
Part.
know
No,
Guardians
so.
because of the MCU,
Yeah.
and so getting into this game, it's going to be that
It
moment.
does not
and
sound
having
like you're
to get in
saying
and
rips
settle
apart.
into what this universe
What
is.
am I
By the end of
saying?
it,
What do you
I don't
think
know.
I was
You're
I thought
like,
at first, I'm like,
you're
man,
like
Peter
making
Quill's
a
hair's
whole
kinda
new
told
word.
this, right? And he's got a much
Yeah,
loftier
He's got some
build.
Greg
It's
Miller hair
riffs.
vibes.
I wish my hair could get that tall.
Actually, shout out to Genevieve. She cut your hair.
She did. She cut my hair and gave
Lovely
me my entire
Genevieve.
outfit. That's right.
Love you.
But yeah, for the game,
It's like, I
thought
wanna
their,
beat the game
Rocket
so I
voice
can see
actor
the
was real
ending.
good, right? Because again, these are
But
already so
it
iconic. I
says,
thought their Drax was good in terms of not
you
being
know,
Dave Bautista, but
this
being
is
in
your
that.
last chance
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do everything else before you get the
Pull
game.
your hair back, pull your hair back. And they're like, we were talking to Greg.
And I don't want to
They
beat the
didn't
game.
say
And
to
it's
my
like,
ear.
all right, the only way to
like,
play
oh,
the
okay,
side
this is supposed
missions
to
and
be
everything
me?
like that started
All
the
right,
game.
ladies and gentlemen, then it's a hair emergency. It's a hair emergency. We will toss to a package. But wait, there's more, ladies and gentlemen. I had the pleasure of chatting with some of the big brains from Marvel Games and IDOS Montreal about the new Guardians of the Galaxy game. Let's take a look. Hair!
I don't. It was worse than Ubisoft.
I don't even think Ubisoft was that bad. That was bad, in my opinion.
All right, Mary, Jean-Francois, and Tim, let's talk Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
How did your collaboration with Marvel come together?
The collaboration with Marvel Games came together a few years ago when we met for the first time to see that how we would create this Guardians of the Galaxy game. And what was really exciting about our first meeting and talking together is that we were sharing exactly the same vision about
It is hot in here,
where to
man.
go with the game. And Marvel Games really
We got a
wanted
whole
us
hour
to
to wait
really
to the
embrace our
next
creativity and
Yeah, I
give
know.
a fresh spin on this universe and explore different ideas. And it was also our wish as well, because as creators, you really want to look at the source material and bring it somewhere else and bring fresh ideas on the table. So in the initial discussions, like we were all aligned with that. So it was really, really exciting.
Yeah, so the collaboration with between Marvel Games and Eidos Montreal came about in what I feel like as a really kind of natural fit, right? I think we're always striving to partner with the best developers in the world, and pair them with the right franchise, right? Something that they care about. We at Marvel here have always been a huge fan of Eidos and what they've done with the Deus Ex franchise, and their passion for sci-fi and world building. So when we saw how passionate they were about not just Marvel, but specifically the Guardians, I think it just it just
might
felt
just
like
throw
a
up a
natural
Be Right
fit.
Back.
Okay, so tell us more about your
and then come
original
back
take on
closer to,
Guardians of
like,
the Galaxy.
Absolutely.
45.
When we start a project,
Cool with that, Manny?
the first thing that
I'm fine by me.
we do, it's really
Yeah,
get to the
we're
source
definitely gonna need to eat
material.
some.
And then in this case, like the comics, like there's like
Or, well, I don't
over
know
80
if you guys
years
are
of-
interested in doing
of
like the
comics
PC
at
game
Marvel
show
and
and all that
everything, and
stuff
a lot of
afterwards,
like
but
more underground characters,
we could just
more
stop the stream
prominent
and then make a new
characters
one at
and
that
whatnot.
point.
So the first few steps were really to read comics, and read comics, and
PC,
exchanging
who
among
cares
us
about
with
PC?
Mary, with
We console
other of
gamers.
the
Now
crew
let me
here
stop.
at Montreal.
This is
And
the
we
only PC
started
gamer among us.
to solidify some ideas that we were
Wow.
also
Boom,
running
boom,
in
boom.
collaboration with
Not supposed
Marvel.
to be Among
And
Us.
Marvel also, they were feeding us with ideas too, like, hey, that could be interesting or that. So it was really in that mindset that we were looking at like the source material and see what we could take of it, but not take it one for one.
Distilling all those sort of key features down allowed us to understand what these characters are about, and then like JF said, tapping into the history in comics and animation, and of course the films, allowed us to sort of bend and shape these characters in ways that fans may have not seen before, and perhaps even expand on what they may already know. So yeah, I mean, outside of that, I think we also have a lot of fun with playing with well-known characters and factions like Mantis or the Nova Corps, but also like introduce characters that are newer or lesser known, right? Like Lady Hellbender or the Blood Brothers, or even Cosmo the dog, right? Like just diving into this untapped cosmic corner of the Marvel universe. And I think the hope is obviously the fans will enjoy what we put together for them, right?
So what was your main source of inspiration when working on Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy?
Obviously, we're familiar with the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and we went back and rewatched them. We watched some of the animated television series, and we did a deep dive into the comic books. And from that, we really got a sense of who these Guardian characters are. And what was fascinating for me is that in every incarnation, whether it be the comic books or the movies themselves, there's a core essence to these characters, and yet the interpretation changes. So that really was inspiring to know that we could take our own unique vision of these characters as long as they stayed true to the essence. And so then we were able to draw on personal experiences from our own lives and different source materials that we are enjoying ourselves to kind of see how do they blend in to this wonderful Marvel sandbox that we're allowed to play in.
Okay, so we play as Star-Lord. Why did you guys pick that narrative pathway? And then, like, I guess on top of that, like, how does Star-Lord interact with the other Guardians?
Becoming Star-Lord became a natural choice, especially that he considers himself as the self-proclaimed leader of the team. And in this third-person action adventure, like we just said, we control Peter. but we constantly interact with the Guardians as we move forward, like whether it's in banter as we explore, or we can use their super abilities when we're facing puzzles or in combat and things like that.
Right.
So
I think it makes sense for us to just
the vision
cut
was
the
to
stream
really
here.
put you in the
We'll
shoes
come
of
back
one of the
for
Guardians
for the back
and
of the
feel
butt
their
stuff.
presence throughout. You focus on Peter, you have your button for the Guardians, you summon them,
Yeah.
and they will
Okay.
banter, they will react in
Now, here,
combat.
guys,
So
we'll see you
even
guys
though
back at 5 o'clock.
we're not in a cutscene